crimes. Yeah, sushi for breakfast, sushi for lunch, sushi for dinner time. I'm killing squares, this is the illuminating shit. I'm killing squares, it's lit, and I ain't gonna quit. I'm killing squares.
Evening's Freedom Squid Slayers. That was Killing Squids, patriotically bellowed into being and hitting like a 3D mill orbital barrage by Jonathan Young himself, and probably causing about as much shell shock and tinnitus as an actual barrage at the same time. Aw, is it too loud? Good. This isn't just a song, this is democracy's soundtrack, and turning the volume down is punishable by firing squad. DJ Liberty will back me up on this one. Tonight's top story is that following the liberation of Fenmire, an encryption key relating to Vessel 00 has been retrieved and forwarded to Ministry cryptographers. Well, that is, after Mercy intercepted the data packets, cloned us a copy, and then sent the data back along its merry way. Sorry, everybody, but I am of the stance that if the Ministry of Truth told me that the sky was blue most of the time, I'd still get into a hellpod to go check. Anyway, Vessel 00 was revealed to be a starship that departed from Cyberstan in 2180, roughly 30 years before the initial automaton invasions. What it was carrying and where it was going is still unknown, but context clues indicate that this was Vessel 00's final voyage. Yeah, as an aside, I think I might have some suspicion as to where the last cyborgs went, though that does beg the question. According to my AI buddy Mercy, the automaton mainframe is an amalgamation of the ranking brass of the cyborg nation being uploaded into a singular entity prior to losing the First Galactic War. Is this implying that the mainframe is not calling the shots here? If he's not in charge of the collective, who the fluff is? I tell you what, it's chilling stuff. This intel memo goes on a bit from there to say that this is the first piece of information to definitively connect automatons to Cyberstan, but any student of history would tell you different. This is because the automatons and the cyborgs still speak the same language. I know it's difficult to make out when you're shooting them in the face and trying to keep them from shooting you in your face, so I grabbed some recordings. This is a recording from a cyborg in the First Galactic War.
Valuka Hellkiver!
And this is from a nosy automaton conscript that made the mistake of spotting me while I was on a mission, and he has mere moments to live. Let's hear that again, but at half speed. As you can hear from the grammar and sentence syntax, it is pretty clear that the Automaton Collective and the Cyborg Nation possess the same culture and language. But what practical purpose does all of this serve? We know that Vessel 00 is a ship, but where is it? What is it doing? Can we blow it up? Sadly, no, and we've got work to do. A new major order came down this morning from High Command, and while they said a bunch of words, I do think that I can paraphrase this. The Illumina have apparently forgotten what we did to them last time and have become active once more. Their funeral. They're conducting operations on the planets of Alairt 3, Secundus, and Zea Rubicia, with efforts focusing on archaeological sites dating back to the First Galactic War. These anomalous readings include space-time disruptions similar to those recorded near the Meridian Singularity, so it's pretty obvious what they're doing. There's something about these archaeological sites that the Illuminate are using to weaken the fabric of space-time so they can call up reinforcements. I do believe I have a transcript of their broadcast here. And I quote, "We regret being alien jerks. We regret coming to Super Earth, and we sure as hell regret the fact that the Helldiver Gorges blew the living kerfluffity out of our raggedy fleet." I might have paraphrased slightly. The Hive Lords already got the one legally allocated Ponderan swear out of me for the year. No one is getting any more. This next major order will expire in 6 days and 9 hours, concluding 5:30 a.m. Tuesday, October 14th, Super Earth Eastern Standard Democratic Time, and has the following victory conditions. evacuate Alairt 3, Secundus, and make sure that Fenmire is still standing and properly on fire by deadline's end. I do know that the Freedom Alliance has various memes about me regarding squid slaying, and I don't deny even a single one of them. Oh, this is going to be fun. Also, I can confirm that whatever armor or psionic effect that had rendered the Illuminate inflammable before has expired. Cookout, flamethrower, and laser weapons all work just great. They are flammable once more. Pyromaniacs rejoice. I know I am. Sushi's on, everybody. That's been Liberty's latest with me, Pandera the Radio Angel. Before I send you all off on the next big squid fishing trip, do let me remind you that the flesh mobs take twice the normal amount of damage from fire and arc weapons. The arc star is pretty much a wonder weapon against the Illuminate, capable of downing almost any ground-based threat that makes the mistake of getting close to you with a minimal effort. You are going to need a little special something for the aircraft, though. Maybe a lib pen with a drum mag? For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth.